this work, in some form my whole life, but it became formal around the age of 16, I want to say, is when I took on Allan Kingdom. And, I think that every piece of what I did and everything I went through just through my childhood and just always being into poetry and being into singing, all just helped me and, groomed me for what I'm doing now.
Now, you are a Canadian with a South African father and a Tanzania mother who moved from Canada to Wisconsin, and now you're in Minnesota. And I have to tell you, I listen to a lot of your songs, and I hear all of these influences from these places in your music. Was that intentional? Was that something you just carried with you, or did you really seek to make sure that that was a part of your music?
I think that it just came out naturally. I wasn't even aware of the different influences that I had got from my background until I really started releasing my music and putting it out and getting feedback about it. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it was just a natural instinct type of thing.
As a musician, I can attest to knowing that whatever you put out there is all for posterity. I mean, it lives with you forever and goes on. And you started out, if I'm not mistaken, you started out rapping on a Christian album. Is that correct?
Yeah, that is very correct.
And go right ahead.
Oh, sorry. I started rapping on a Christian album. I was in church. That's when I started really performing in school. School and church were the main two places I started performing. And I remember I wanted to record, but I think I had to be 8 or 9, and my mom wouldn't let me record it if it wasn't a Christian hip hop album. So we just got in the studio with one of the people who were working at the church, one of the musicians there, and he took me in, and at first he didn't think I was serious, but I performed for him and he liked what I did, and we sat down and just crafted an album. And that was my first time really producing and directing someone on how I wanted a record to sound, and getting my first experiences.
That must have felt really great. And so did you consider yourself a Christian rap artist at that time?
No, I just did that. To me, that was just a means to an end.
Yeah, right? Yeah. We understand these things, don't we?
Yeah, exactly.
We understand these things. And I'm amazed. I have to